Hello beautiful humans, I hope you all are in the best of your health and welcome to the second episode of this sheet mask review series wherein we first try to beautify our minds by nourishing it with knowledge and then our skin with the actual product. If you haven't watched the first video, I'll link it somewhere. It's about avocados and as you know from the title, this one is going to be about red ginseng. So let's get high on red ginseng. Okay, so like all I knew about ginseng before I actually did my research is that they are roots and they are an aphrodisiac food. But there is so much more to all of us here than the labels that this world tags us with. You just have to see, you just have to hear. And I think I may be getting off track here, so I'll get back to ginseng. So ginseng basically are the roots of plants in the genus Panax. And the actual word ginseng has its origin in China, which literally translates to human plant roots. I'll put a picture on the screen. Did anyone say mandrakes? Okay, so like I wouldn't be talking about the types in much detail, but when it comes to ginseng, types are like a major topic. And I thought I wouldn't be doing justice to this whole thing if I didn't talk about them. So there are like four major types. First is the wild ginseng. So like as from the name, they grow naturally on mountains and then they are handpicked. A sad news here is that they are almost extinct in China and endangered globally because the frequency at which they are being harvested is a lot higher than the time they take to actually mature and reproduce. So I guess we should be careful about this. And this wild ginseng is then processed to produce white and red ginseng. Okay, so the second type is white ginseng. This is a fresh ginseng that has been dried without the application of heat. So like they are air dried or sun dried to reduce the water content to 12% or less. So this also affects the therapeutic activities of the ginseng root because when you are air drying it at that air drying it, generally the enzymes present will break down those active components and thereby reduce the therapeutic activity, of course. Then these are harvested between 4 to 6 years. Alright. The third type is the red ginseng, in which we are interested. So this ginseng is first peeled and then steamed at about 100 degrees Celsius. So this helps to retain the red color and makes it more resistant to decay than the white ginseng. It is harvested after 6 years. The last type is the fresh ginseng. It is also called as green ginseng and it's fresh, so it's not dried, it's non-dried root, and these are harvested before 4 years. Right. So ginseng is basically cultivated in a few countries and that's where it gets its name from. Like Korean ginseng is cultivated in, any guesses? Korea. Then there is South China ginseng and American ginseng and samajh gaya. And another thing important about this ginseng is that their seeds normally do not germinate. So what is done is they are made to go through a process known as stratification. And stratification is basically a process wherein you place all the seeds closely packed in layers and subject them to moist heat or like moist sand or peat in specified temperatures to help them germinate. Alright, so like apart from being an aphrodisiac, which I guess everyone knows, ginseng is actually very beneficial to human health and its benefits are related to two significant compounds, ginsenosides and gintonin. So, variation in the active compounds will have different effects on the body. Like American ginseng works as a relaxing agent, whereas Asian ginseng has invigorating effects. Then they have beneficial antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Some research has also shown that ginseng could help to improve the mental health, memory and behavior of Alzheimer's patients and like general mood. it is possible that ginseng assists in the uptake of blood sugar by the brain cells, which directly relates to good mental health and less fatigue. Ginseng may be a useful alternative for the treatment of erectile dysfunction in men, and this may be because it lowers the oxidative stress and promotes the production of nitric oxide, which is a muscle relaxant in the penile muscles. Then studies have also explored its beneficial effects on the immune system and its potential in cancer treatment. It could help to reduce the risk of certain cancers. Then it is also helpful in controlling blood glucose level in patients with or without diabetes. So much more than what we see at first, right? There are many ways in which you can incorporate ginseng into your diet. It can be eaten raw. It can be lightly steamed to soften it. Then it can be stewed in water to make a tea. You can also use it in a variety of recipes like soups and stir fries. Then the ginseng extract can be is available in powder, tablet, capsule and oil forms. So generally 1 to 2 grams of raw ginseng or 200 to 400 milligrams of the extract are recommended to be consumed per day. But don't just jump into it. Please consult your health expert or doctor before you try this. Because even though it appears to be generally safe, diabetic patients should monitor their blood glucose levels. Then it's not recommended for children and pregnant women and lactating women. It may reduce the effectiveness of anticoagulant drugs. Its use has not been approved by the FDA because there is not a significant amount of research that has been done. And then concerns exist when ginseng is taken in large quantities, though it may have chronic effects like insomnia, headaches and digestive problems. So just be careful. And this was all about ginseng. Now we'll go on to the review. Okay, this is how this packet looks. I'll just read whatever is given. Red ginseng face mask with red ginseng extract, #firming. Natural grinding extraction is a process where natural plants are ground and blended with a moisturizing water-based ingredient to create a natural extract. The natural adhesive mask formulated with tree extracts clings tightly to skin to infuse it with essence. Okay, there's a sticker here. There are 2 stickers here and I am a nailless person, so it's going to take me a while to remove them. See you next year. Is it 2021 yet? I guess no, we still have to survive 3 more months of this year. All the best. Alright, let's get to this. The firming sheet mask perfectly nourishes skin to make it firmer. This has emulsion type essence. And the ingredients include water, glycerine, dipropylene glycol, cyclopentasiloxane, pentaerythritol, tetraethyl hexonate, Panax ginseng root extract, 1,2-hexanediol dimethicone, panthenol, allantoin, butylene glycol, sodium hyaluronate. You can go to sleep. Methyl glucosequestrate, acrylates, C1030 alkyl acrylate cross polymer, carbomer, tromethamine, trisodium EDTA, xanthan gum, ethyl hexyl glycerate, theobroma, cacao seed. Oh, it has cacao seed extracts and fragrance. Okay, I'll put this on. Hello. Okay, so now that you have seen Halloween face part 2, okay, this is slipping so much. Actually, my face is like a size mini, and the size of the sheet mask is double XL. So this was again drenched in serum, and see, this is not so white as that avocado one because this is red ginseng, and so it had a slightly peachish red color to the whole serum, and I didn't want this to go in my mouth, so yeah. This does not have a very fruity and that kind of smell. I don't know how to describe it. I've never smelled such a thing, but I can tell you that it's like when you walk into an Ayurvedic store, the kind of hint of fragrance that you get of all those medicinal plants, it's something like that, which I guess is apt. Alright, I need to go do my work and let this dry. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back. Okay, Halloween is over. Okay, so like it had a good amount of serum in it. It took me like more than half an hour to dry, and even though this fragrance was somewhere on the medicinal scale, it did not get into my head, which was a good thing. And then like this mask was supposed to be firming, right? So I don't think the effect will be apparent this soon and easily, but my skin does feel good, and it overall was a good experience. And I've mentioned these things in the earlier video about avocados, but if you haven't watched that, I'll say it again. If you are using a sheet mask, please prep your skin. Use like first cleanse and exfoliate it with a mild cleanser, because you want the goodness of the serum to seep into your skin, right? And that won't happen if there is already a layer of dirt and grime on your skin, so please prep it. Another thing is, do not keep this mask on your skin after it has dried, because all that it has given, it will take back. And yeah, don't let this get into your eyes and in your mouth. Like maybe you are thirsty and you are also a panda and you don't want to go to the kitchen and get water, and you just want to sit there and lick the serum. So like, not a good idea. Don't do that. I guess that's all. This was overall good, and if you too enjoyed it and found it informative, then please do like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon, because we have 8 more such videos coming up. Alright, take care, do what you love, and drink lots of water.